Governor Bob McDonnell today proposed $2.1 billion in cuts to balance the state budget. $731 million of the proposed cuts is in state support to local public school divisions. It comes on top of $1.2 in K-12 education cuts proposed by former Governor Tim Kaine. So now public school systems have a better grasp on how big the state budget cuts might be. Joining us now to discuss Governor McDonnell's proposed cuts is Dr. Carol Fenn. She's the superintendent of Rockingham County Schools. Carol, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Bob.
How big of an impact does this mean for Rockingham County?
This is very devastating and will have a great impact on Rockingham County Public Schools. The proposed Governor Kaine's budget, as you know already, would mean $3.5 million cut for our school division. These cuts, on top of what's the bills before the General Assembly, could have a definite devastating effect to our school system.
How much does this make the cuts if these go through?
The cuts are going to be, if all the cuts go through, including those bills that are before the General Assembly, which include Virginia retirement system increases, the composite index, unfreezing of that, is going to mean an additional cut to Rockingham County schools. We have technology cuts, and we also have teacher salary types of reductions as well. It's going to be a tremendous cut into our currently $112 million budget. Of about how many million will you be losing? We're going to be receiving, if everything occurs, over $8 million in cuts to Rockingham County Public Schools specifically. Okay. And you said that does include the adjustment on the local composite index. How will you plan to cope with the cuts? That's the work of the school board, and we're working right now with staff and principals. 82% of our school division budget is personnel. We will immediately need to look at the length of contracts that we offer our folks. We'll need to look at the jobs that we're offering. We hope not for a reduction of jobs, but it's almost inevitable that part-time positions may have to go away, after-school tutoring, remediation services, summer school. There are going to be some tremendous impacts on the programs and services that we offer. Now, last year you had cuts, and I think you also had to trim positions, although you were able to do that through attrition, just not hiring people that you normally would hire, right? That's exactly right. We had over 40 retirements and resignations last year, and we're able to maneuver and move folks around in the school division to make up for those loss of personnel. Do you think this time you'll be able to continue that trend and just cover it through attrition, or are we looking at possible layoffs? I think we're looking at possible layoffs, but before that I will explore supplements, whether it's academic and athletic reductions. I will explore salary reductions. Health insurance, Virginia retirement system reductions, that the employer part of those benefits for employees. We'll be looking at preschool programs, technology, all aspects, the remediation and support that we offer for our students. You know, we have graduation requirements and we have SOL standards here in Virginia. The accountability is important, and it continues, whether it's No Child Left Behind accountability or Virginia accountability, and we have to meet those. That teacher in the classroom makes an important difference for every child. On a slight positive note, Governor McDonnell recommends restoring funding for the school technology program. That technology would mean $622,000 for Rockingham County Public Schools. We would welcome that return. I've included that as an anticipated cut for the coming year, and we would welcome that return. It will mean equipment, computers in classrooms. It's specifically classrooms, and it's keeping us on schedule with technology that we need to provide our children. Well, of course, we'll be following this as you move along the budget process and trying to deal with this budget shortfall. Dr. Carol Fenn, Rockingham County School Superintendent, thanks as always for joining us. Thank you, Bob. Now let's send it to Mel.